morning, grade 4s. I really hope that you enjoyed your long weekend. I thought that it would be a good idea to start this week's English by reading another chapter from Starstruck. And then I thought it would actually be even better if we could read it together. So won't you please go and get your copy of the book and find a nice comfortable spot like this. Are you ready?
Yes.
Turn to page 18. Chapter 3. Proper grown-up music. I wonder what that means. Harrison picked up the violin. He carefully tucked it under his chin. He drew the bow across the strings and started to play. Real, proper, grown-up music. For a minute, he couldn't believe what he was hearing. Then he closed his eyes, carried away by the wonderful sound. Carl's mouth dropped open. His eyes nearly popped out of his head. "Wow," he said. "That's what I call playing." "Well," said Mrs. Bellringer, "I thought you played that Beethoven beautifully." Poor Harrison, he was in shock. He couldn't speak. Never mind, Mrs. Bellringer was talking for two. But all Harrison could think about was the violin, how it had nestled between his chin and shoulder, how the bow had flowed across the strings and made them sing. Mr. Batts was going to get a big surprise on Tuesday. So was Emily Snell. Harrison grinned. All of a sudden, he was feeling quite cheerful. "But you mustn't let it get to your head," Mrs. Bellringer said sharply. "You're still just a boy. What you need is plenty of rest. So, Carl, jump in the car. I'm taking you home. Harrison, into bed double quick." For once, Harrison did as he was told. There would be time to try out his school violin before his mum came back. Maybe he could play Beethoven on his school violin too. He tucked it under his chin and he started to play. Screech, whine, yell. Oh no, it still sounded like two cats fighting. Then he picked up his great-grandmother's violin. Goodness me, what a wonderful sound. "Help," he said, quickly pushing the violin as far under the bed as it would go. He knew it was there though, waiting. No one could make him play, could they? But he knew that, really, he wanted to. It made him feel excited. He'd be a star. People would take notice. It's a very short chapter. If you need to read it again before you start your questions, please do. And enjoy today's work. Have a great day, grade 4s.